So, hello fellow coin collectors, how you going? My name is Glenn, if you don't know me, and today we're just going to talk about these German coins issued during the First World War. Now, before we get onto it, I'd just like to ask you to subscribe so I can show you more of my collection of coins and banknotes. So, during the First World War, Germany had coins that were made out of copper and nickel and bronze. They also had silver coins, but that's for another video. But in 1915, for the 5 pfennig, they actually changed over to zinc, and in 1916 they changed over the 10 pfennig to zinc, and also in the same year they changed over the 1 pfennig to aluminium. And also the same year, 1916, they stopped minting the 2 pfennig coin. And that is that coin there, so 1875. And this was because these metals, even though a coin this size is too small to worry about, in large quantities it actually consumes a lot of metal resources. And these were needed for the war effort. So aluminium and zinc was actually a good substitute, and they actually done this as well in the Second World War. But unlike the First World War, during the Second World War they implemented this change straight away. So in 1940, and that one's 1941. So at the time, Germany would have actually restricted the amount of products that could be produced, and inflation would have started to take off. So with the 1 pfennig, this one is dated 1917, and they also have a 1916, which is pretty common, but the 1918 is actually quite rare. The A and F mint marks are rare, and the D mint mark just has 318,000. This one looks like an A mint mark, quite well circulated. So if you get a 1918 aluminium pfennig, it's actually be an expensive coin. Now for the 5 pfennig, there is a 1917 F mule, and that's with a Polish reverse, because actually Polish coins were actually minted by Germany, and they're pretty much the same size as the German coins at the time, and they come in Pfennige issues because they're based on the German coins themselves. And the 1915 mintage is actually pretty rare. So if you get a 1915 zinc 5 pfennig coin, is actually quite a rare coin. And as you can see, the quality is not really that good if you look at the size. So this one, the reading is not really, it's pretty shallow. And that's an F mint mark. And if we have a look at the 1918, if we have a look at the sides, it looks like it has a collar break. So this is an error coin itself with a collar break. And you'll find that this type of error on these coins is actually not rare. The 10 mint mark, you can actually get an iron issue, and these ones are actually iron. And with that iron issue, the 1917 F is actually a mule, also with a Polish reverse. And these ones are aluminium coins here. So the iron was minted from 1916 and 1922, so that's an iron one there. And this one is a zinc issue from 1917 to 1922. And how you can tell the difference, see if you turn over, see that you can see a slight mint mark that has a mint mark. And if you look at this side, there's a D mint mark. But in general, the zinc coins don't have a mint mark, so that's one way to tell. And another way to tell is actually how they wear. See how you got white spots in here? That's from where, probably from someone's hand, could have been mine, which are zinc. It actually, when it's first minted, is actually white colour, but these are all corroded, turns black, and even if you wear it down, it's still a black colour. And they look pretty much the same, the actual metals. So, what about the 50 pfennig? Well, this was only introduced in 1919. So, up until then, they actually used the silver coin. And the 1918 silver coin is actually a bit rare and not very common. And these coins have, on the reverse, as Ich Regen bringt Gegen, and it means hard work pays off. So the 1919 coins of this large aluminium is actually rare. So if you get any of those, well, then it's worth lots of money. I also have these larger coins. So we have 3 mark. This was due to inflation. I have a 200 marks, and there's also a 500 marks, which I do not have. And I'll actually make another video about those as well. So those are the German coins that are associated with the First World War. So the 1, 5 and 10 were introduced to save on resources, and the 50 was introduced to, well, remove silver from a monetary system, and also because inflation actually reduced the value of the German mark. And if you know about the German hyperinflation period, which actually occurred 3 years later, but this is actually the start of it. So I hope you like these coins. They're a little bit okay, they're not too bad. I do sell these coins on my eBay store, so if you'd like to go over there and just check it out, that would be awesome. And I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and please like this video and subscribe so I can show you more about coins from around the world, different time periods, different eras, all the time. Thank you. Bye bye, people.